of registered voters.
You'd think he'd be happy.
Now, let me tell you, chances are good those numbers go even higher when you go from registered voters to likely voters, which, of course, is too early to try figuring out who those likely voters are going to be. But just historically, he does even higher among likely voters. So the question is, for Democrats, as they're trying to figure out exactly why right now Donald Trump continues to rise in the poll, the question is whether it was their own performance at the last Democratic debate that finally sharpened the focus of a lot of Americans who said, well, wait a second, I really like the generic Democrat against Donald Trump, but I don't really care too much for the people I saw in Miami last week.
I wonder how closely voters really pay, how much attention was paid to that first debate. It really is just so early. And to state the obvious, I think that Donald Trump is benefiting in a huge way from an economy that isn't of his own making, but he continues to reap the rewards of it. And as long as that strength is still there overall, it's going to be very hard to boot an incumbent out of office. I was just more disturbed this past weekend over the course of, that bizarre speech about, raising airports during the Revolutionary War, and then the bizarre rant this weekend, just the fundamental instability of Donald Trump right now, and just behavior that if you saw in any major CEO or a family member, you would be gravely concerned. And, I wonder, Rev, can you tell, you've known him for so many years, is this getting more extreme, or is this just par for the course?
No, I think it is more extreme. He has always been different, let's put it that way, and always been a megalomaniac. But I don't recall him ever seeing airports in the 18th century and denying climate change. I think that we're seeing him, either the pressure of being president has made him worse, or there are other factors. But he's clearly gone beyond even the bizarre behavior we were used to in New York.
Well, as for the race for the Democratic nomination, the ABC News Washington Post